I'm GZ. Catch me on the next stop.
I watch anime with your bitch, and she love that shit. She lets me too, just jumped out the crib with my right hand, that's my number 2. Shout out to my youngest you, still the one you don't wanna run into. Her parents don't think I'm good for her, so I'll creep in and go for the family snitch.
I just grew up playing football there with my friends when I was younger. Used to play 5-a-side there, play 11-a-side in my school. Thought I'd take you there to show you my upbringing in football. I think the first thing a lot of people associate with Stockport now is football, innit? I started off just playing for my school like most people, but then I got signed to Wigan and then was there for a few years. Like played a few teams and like fucking Phil Fold and Angel Gomez and that. Then man was baller, I can't lie. But then they didn't offer me a scholar, so went non-league, did well in non-league and got signed pro to York City. I went Bramwell High. And I thought if I'm in my area, I've not been there for ages. I've literally not been there since I was in high school. Yeah, it was like an alright high school. I think it had a good reputation before I went in, but the head teacher got sacked. Obviously a new head teacher came in and turned a bit shit. But in terms of like friends and that, like I'm still close with them, like my friends from high school. I took you to Chinatown just because that's a place where I spent a bit of time when I was a teenager. That's kind of where I found my roots in Manchester, Chinatown, and also in Liverpool. I spent so much time there, I just thought, you know what, we'll go there, show you like the food that I grew up on, the aesthetic that I grew up on, like kind of like what I would consider home, you know what I mean? I think more than wanting to portray myself as Chinese, it's kind of connected to Asian culture in general. Obviously I play Chinese instruments, so you find that in my production as well. Even in terms of like branding, the way I look, the fashion that I like to wear and stuff, like all of that is kind of inspired by my upbringing in Asian culture, whether that's like anime or Chinese traditional culture. I want to take over England, I want to go to China, I want to bust in Asia. I want to really like get into my own little community. I want to see my fan base grow in my little kind of anime niche, you know what I mean? I want to see how far it can go, to be honest. I want to see how big the niche is. Because I know there's people like me, I know there's people that grew up like me, whether they're black, white, Asian. If they grew up rich or poor, you know, they're into the same stuff as me, they listen to the same music as me, or grew up on the same music as me. So there's no reason why they can't hear my sounds or see the kind of music I'm making and find it interesting. I kind of just want to see how that niche can go and where it can take me in Europe or Asia or England or America even, you know what I mean? So that's where my head's at right now. I'm GZ, catch me on the next stop.